Good morning everybody, it's Jennifer with creativecricketdesigns.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to show you how to do the print and cut with the printable eyes. The printable eyes that I like to use are from Digital Delights by Louby Loo. So I've already downloaded the file. I'm going to use the JPEG. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to set our registration marks by clicking on this button over here on the right, Show Registration Marks. We're going to then go to our mat and downsize it to 8.5 by 11 because that's the size that my printing paper is. Okay. And then we're going to go over to the left and find our knife, which is right here. We're going to go ahead and cut all the rest of this off because I just want the eyes, the top eyes that are colored. Go ahead and bring this down, and I'm going to use the knife again. And let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And then we're going to cut off more of this because it's not going to fit on our paper. So we'll go ahead and then I'm going to copy and paste and then shrink it a little bit so I have different size eyes for my different animals or people. So I'm going to do another paste again and do it like that. So now we're ready to do our part that is the one that allows you to get the line so that you cut around your image. So I'm going to go over to the trace tool. It says open trace window. It's right here with the blue little, looks like toast in the middle or a butterfly. I'm going to hit select trace area, grab all my eyes, make a little circle or a square around it. Okay, then I'm going to click trace outer edge right here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move just one of them to make sure that all I have is one individual circle or oval around my eye. Go back up to this button and hit undo. That way it goes back exactly where it was. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go up to your button up on the top that has the A. It's going to be the same button that you push to do your cuts. And I'm going to click here to print. And it's going to go ahead and print it just like this. You want to make sure you have your registration marks. And then we're going to go on over to the CAMEO. So click here, print. And then make sure your printer is selected, and I'll meet you at the CAMEO. Okay, one thing I want you to notice is on my screen I have it set to load cutting mat. If you have it for load media, it's not going to cut correctly. The load media is for like vinyl and whatnot. Okay, so one second. Okay, so there's my CAMEO, and here's my paper. I lined it up in the left-hand corner. I have my 12 by 12 mat with 8.5 piece of cardstock. The cardstock I use is from Michael's or from Walmart. It is the 110 pound weight paper. It looks like it's Georgia Pacific. It looks like this. It comes with 150 sheets for like $6. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back to our computer, and I'll show you that exactly what we do. And we're going to go right on over here and we're going to hit continue to cutting page, continue, detect automatically, that's going to detect the lines, and then we're going to go back to our CAMEO, and okay, then we're going to hit cut. And then just make sure before you hit cut that your computer screen says detection of registration marks was successful and everything should be fine. Okay, so here's my mat with my eyes on it that I just took out of my CAMEO. And then I'm going to peel this piece of paper up and then the eyes will still be on there. Look at that. No more cutting them with your scissors. Now, if you'll look really closely, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Some of them do have like a little white, I cannot point because I don't know where I'm at. See how you can see like a little white right here? I always take my black little dauber and I go around the eyes, and that gives it a little bit of dimension. So even if it was a perfect cut, I would still go around it. For some reason, I don't know why I do, but I just do that. But this is much easier than cutting and hand cutting them. And then what I do is I have these little bags, these little mini Ziploc bag type things. They're not Ziploc brand, but so then I just put them all in there so that I have, and then I just wrote on them. I just measured the bag, or I measured the eyes. Like this is 11/16 of an inch. Well, actually, this is a 1/2 inch eye. And then 11/16, so these are bigger. And then like I got the smaller ones now for like the 3-inch bears or girls or boys or whatever. Like here, this is a 5-inch cutout. I'm going to zoom in here. This is a 5-inch cutout of the teddy bear parade image, and then those are the eyes. And then what I do is I use glossy accents and I put it over the eyes to make them look, you know, watery like eyes normally look. And then let me measure these eyes so I know what size I have them at. These are 5/8 of an inch on a 5-inch doll or bear. So depending on what size you make your images will depend on the size that you want your printable eyes to cut out at. So that's the finished project, so I will see you again soon.